Welcome to the Lifting the Veil segment of the show. This week, we'll be breaking down the issue of voter registration and why young adults seem to overlook the process of voting. Young adults. We as college students have way more power than we think. Too often we hear the adults tell us that we're still kids, but we're adults. Too old to be with mommy and daddy, but too young to actually care about what's happening with our government. I say, take a stand, people. Let our older counterparts know that we're not here for the mess and that we're a part of this too. It's a very big responsibility to be able to vote. And as young people, I don't think we understand just how powerful our vote is. How often do you hear your peers talk about how their vote doesn't count? So everyone, please turn to your neighbor and pop them on the head. Really? Every vote matters. And when it gets down to it, voting doesn't hurt. So remember, kids, a closed mouth doesn't get fed. And the same goes for politics. If you never speak up, nothing ever changes. Well, that's all we have for this week's Lifting the Veil segment. We have to take another commercial break, and we'll be right back after this. Welcome back to The Exchange. Now, before we close out the show, I want to end with a few quick statements. Voting is important. If you're here and you're a college student and maybe you're not in your home state, get out there, do an absentee ballot, register to vote, learn about the policies that are going on in this government and what people want to bring to the table. Know who your candidates are, know who they are, what they're going for, and what you're looking for in a future president. And also, make sure that you have a complete understanding of your voter rules in your state, how to vote, where to go, what time to be there, and how long it might take you to do so. Look back at some other voting polls and how your state does as far as on the voting level. For Ohio people, we actually are, most of the time, the make or the break for a lot of presidential candidates. They always rely on people from Ohio to be the deciding factor on the presidential vote. So if you're in Ohio, you're here at Kent State, always remember your vote counts and your vote matters.